All right. Welcome, everyone. We are thrilled to have you today for our member portal tutorial. My name is Jamie Watts. I'm the Director of Events with the Newcastle County Chamber of Commerce. And today is a great opportunity to learn more about the member portal and how to best utilize it for your business. There's a lot of resources on it that not everyone is completely aware of. So we want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to learn what those assets are, to be able to utilize it for their company. Our member relations team, Yvonne and Liz, got together and worked on showing you guys all of those different aspects. So today, our member relations associate, Liz Latham, will be going through step by step the member portal, so that way everyone is better aware of the different features. As we are going, please feel free to utilize the chat to ask any questions that you have. As Liz is going through the tutorial, I will be keeping an eye on the chat box and asking those questions as they come up. We will also have time at the end for any additional questions that you may have. So I'm going to turn it over to Liz.
All right. Again, my name is Liz Latham. I'm the Member Relations Associate here, and I will be walking you through our MIC, or Member Information Center, which is a part of your membership that comes with the fees that you pay, and it is an interactive part, and I'm going to teach you a little bit more about that today. So if you do have your login for your MIC account, please feel free to follow along, and if not, I hope I can answer some of your questions today. So, alrighty, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. So this is our home page. And I'm really going to quickly show you how you would log into your account. So we would go to membership here and member login. That's the second one from the bottom. And then we're taken here where you would put your username, your password. If you forgot your username, you can do that here. And if you don't have a login yet, you can create that right there. I would also like to show you something else that you can do with your membership login information besides obviously login, and that is actually register for events. So if we go to our events page here, and you would get to this events page by going to events and then going to the chamber calendar, which is right here. Let's say you wanted to register for the upcoming virtual networking lunch. You would click here and then register now. That's at noon this Friday. So it's going to take a second. It's working. There we go. And you would actually use your username and password here, and that would let us know that you are a member, and you would get our membership rate. You can also register with just your email, but I also wanted to show you that. It just makes it a little bit easier to register and make sure that you get your membership rate. Okay, so we're going to dive into it now. So we've logged in to our MIC portal. And first of all, I would like to thank Dana Farr, one of our ambassadors, and his company is Delaware Express Garage Door Service, for allowing us to use his account today. He has done a great job at filling out everything about his account, and that's why I wanted to show it to you today. So we're just gonna go over these first tabs right up here first. First one is directory. And this looks different, but is functionally the same as the directory on our website. Obviously, anybody can look at the website directory, but only members can see this side of it. And something important is the keywords. And today we'll be going over how you can optimize your keywords to help you get found. Events. These are a combination of our chamber events and our community events. So this is a great place to go if you want to learn how to get more plugged into your community. Excuse me for the noise. It's a helpful way to stay plugged into your community, and you can register for chamber events right here. Reports. Alrighty, this is a great way to measure your membership with us. So as we can see, Dana Farr, Delaware Express Garage Door Service has had 1,134 total views and impressions over the past 12 months. So this is great because, and that number, excuse me, is just from the directory alone. So people, 1,134 people have found him through the directory. He's also had 61 hot deal views. I'll be talking you through how you can make your own hot deal, but I just wanted to show you that it's another great way to measure your membership, as I said. News, this is where you can see hot deals. We can see our news releases. I'll be going over how to also post a news release and job postings, and I'll be showing you a little bit about that as well. And then the settings, these are just information for just your account here. So your name, your work phone, your cell phone, all of this stuff. So this is also where you can indicate who your primary contact is and your billing contact. So who do you want to manage the information that the chamber gives your company? Also, who do you want the checks to go to? So some important things there. Now we're just gonna pop home. And on the home page, we can see any outstanding balances, we can see any upcoming events, and we can also see our membership profile. Again, as we can see, Dana has 100% completed his profile. So we can take a look at that, and I'll be showing you how you can put as much information into your profile as possible. A great reason to do this is the more information you put in, the more information appears on your directory result, which I'll be showing you in a little bit. And just the more, I'm gonna say, human-like you seem to any potential customer, you're not just another company on the internet. They can learn a little bit about you, and that goes a long way. Alrighty, so here's the basic information, the name of the company, the primary phone number, the URL, all this stuff. A good thing on this page to do is that there's a billing contact and Dana Farr's billing contact, and he can actually indicate how he would like to get his billing information. So print, email, or both, however your company needs to do it, that is where you would indicate that. And as we're filling all this out, remember to scroll down and say save changes. So that's very, very important. As you're filling out anything in your membership information center, always click save changes. If you don't, it'll be gone. It'll be very sad. You have to do it all over again. So we're just gonna hit the back button. Yes, yes, okay. Sorry about that. That was organization information, and now we're gonna pop over to website information. Yeah, who never does this? Okay, sorry about that. So we can just really quickly check this box that is use organization information. It just has that same information. So you get to save a little bit of time there. We're gonna scroll down to social networks. And as I said, all the information that you put into these 3 tabs is what populates your membership directory entry. So we can see that he put in LinkedIn and he put in Facebook. I'm gonna pop over to Delaware Express Garage Doors membership entry in our directory. So anybody can see this. Again, how we got here is we went to membership, and then we went to member directory right here. And as we can see his LinkedIn, and we can see his Facebook, we can see the address, we can see the website that he put in, all this. So, and when it comes to putting social media, I would always recommend putting some kind of social media. I think it's a good way for a potential client to learn a little bit more about you and to see your work. Even if maybe you work for a larger company and you're not really in control of the social media, maybe you don't have any social media, maybe you could even just put your personal LinkedIn. If you're going to be the person the clients are contacting, learning a little bit more about you and your professional history, I think is a great move. Something else just to think about is when you're making social media is think about whatever social media gives you more credibility. So is that, clients learning about your work and seeing your work? Is that Facebook? Is that Instagram? Is it automatic updates? Is that Twitter? Is it your professional history? Is that LinkedIn? So that's just a good thing to think about. I would link as many social medias as you have related to your work here. It's just a great way for them to learn a little bit more about you and maybe to see your work. Scrolling down, we have our web description text content. This is one of the most important things on this page, because when you, sorry, my little thing popped down, 1 second. When people first find your membership directory entry right here, this is the first thing they see is the about page. So just telling them a little bit more about you, I think is great. I've seen some that don't have anything there. And so a potential client really doesn't know what your specialty is. How long have you been in the state? Can I trust you? They don't know any of that. So I would really recommend putting something there. And when you're filling that out, please be aware that there is a character limit. So I have seen people kind of just copy and paste their about page from their web page, and it just cuts off mid-sentence. It doesn't look very professional. You kind of expect there to be like a see more, read more, but there's not. It's just, so just be cognizant of that. Hours of operation, he has 24 hours. Driving directions, we come to your home. Even though this is obvious because this is a garage door repair service, obviously they're coming to your house. I still like that he put that there. It just takes a little bit of that question out of the client's mind when they're thinking of what working with you is going to look like. And we can see where those appear here. You can see the hours open 24/7. And we can send the map pin, we come to your home. So, and then the keywords right here, this exactly what I was saying before, these keywords inform how you're found in our membership directory. So if I was to search, one of these keywords here, he has garage door repair in Newark, he would show up in our directory, but also just online. So if I was to search garage door repair in Newark just in Google, this entry, his membership directory entry in our membership directory would show up. So that's another great place for you to be on the internet. It's another great way for people to find you. Two things that I like that he really did here is that he actually used phrases or words of problems people might have when they hire him. So he put broken spring, he put garage, he put opener repair. So these are problems a potential client might have that they would hire him for. So I like that he did that. I thought that was really creative. Also, obviously, location. So garage door repair in Wilmington, Newark, Middletown, and Hockessin. Obviously, great location. So save changes, and now we're going to go back. And are there any questions?
There is a question regarding videos, but I know that you will cover that in a moment.
Yes, thank you. But yes, we will talk about that. Thank you for your question. And now for the last tab of this section is the map pin information, which we go right here. And obviously, as we said before, Dana Farr isn't, clients aren't coming to his office. He's going to them. He's fixing their garage doors. That being said, please make sure that this is correct, because if we go back to the membership directory entry here. Oh, I'm so sorry. 1 second. Bring my window to the front. Okay, so sorry about that. Right here, we can see that this is what that looks like, and that that a potential client can actually just say directions right here, and it'll automatically open up a new Google Maps window and let them know how to get to the office. So instead of having to copy the address here and opening up a new window, it happens automatically. It's also great for mobile users. So if they're on their phone, which more and more people are, this makes it so much easier. And even with Dana Farr, they can tell maybe how long it will take him to get to them. All of this great. So please make sure that your map pin information is correct. So now we're going to go home again. There we go, because we're just going to go down some of these right here, some of these tabs. So the first one is personal information. So the profile. So now instead of before we were filling out information that everybody could see on a membership directory, and now more of this information is going to be just for your account here, which not only helps other chamber members find you, but it also helps us when we're going the back end of Chamber Master help you the most. So this is the profile. Again, we've already seen this. This is just the simple, information of the name, the number, all of that stuff. So we're going to go down to username and password, which is where you would reset a username or password if you wanted to do that. Photo. So I like that he actually put in his little logo, his little guy here. I think that's a great touch for anybody looking for you within our MIC portal. I think that's a great just little touch. Without it, you would just have a little standard outline of a guy. So I think that's a really great touch. Groups and interests. We can see that he is interested in the Speakers Bureau and the staff. So as you're going through all of these, save changes. Social networks. These social networks would just appear within your account here and not obviously on the membership directory. So he doesn't have any links, but if you would like Chamber members to be able to, find you on Facebook easier, you could put those in there. And then display preferences. So as I said before, this is private, and then the, private to just members, and then the membership directory here is open to everybody. So anything you click here, they can see in the directory. Anything you click here is just for members. So if there's some information that you don't want everybody to know, but members can see it, you can click that here. Also, as you're filling out information for your membership directory, if you ever find that a piece of information that you want to be in the membership directory isn't showing up, maybe try here and make sure that you've clicked that box as public, that you do want people to see that. So moving down to company, that's the tab right below. Profile summary. So we were just here. These are the same tabs. Organization information, again, we were just here. This is the same exact information, so just another way to get to it. Employees, okay. This is very, very, very important that you have your employees up to date, and that because this is what we see when we are contacting your employees, whether that's the primary contact for events or just chamber things, or it's the billing contact. This is where you would put those in so that we would know who to contact. So Dana Farr is the only contact. He's the owner, he's the billing contact, all that stuff. Some companies have many, many more. I believe you can have as many as you would like. So let's say we would want to add an employee. We would put in all the information here, the work phone, the email, and then we could click primary contact. There would also be a button here to click billing contact, but Dana Farr has already indicated that he is the billing contact. So, and then, if you've already made your account and you're filling this out for another coworker, you can actually just click this button and send them an invitation to create their login so that they can have their own login. So as many employees as you would like can have a login. It's not just one login per account. As many as you would like can have a login. So if a group of people are going to events and so they need to be able to register, and one person is putting up the news releases and one person is putting up the is paying the dues, they can all have their separate login. So and they can create their login, or we can send it, or you can send the invitation. So I'm just going to hit the back button. Alrighty, and then the inverse of that is when maybe you have a staff change, you can obviously deactivate the representatives. How you would do that is you would click this button here, and it would put a little check in that box, and then this button would become available to you, and you could deactivate selected reps. So, and then their login would no longer be valid, so you don't have to worry about that. So when you're doing a staff change, whether you're hiring somebody or somebody is leaving your organization, make sure that this is on your list of things to update. It makes it much, much easier for us to contact who we need to contact. I can't tell you that the number of times we've tried to call a member and that member, no longer worked there anymore. And so please make sure that this is up to date. It helps us a lot. And yeah. So moving down to website information. So again, we've already filled this out. This is again, just another way to get there. The next one is categories. So these categories not only inform the web search function of our directory, but it also helps us see how our members are organized. So please make sure that these are up to date. If you see this and you don't think it really describes your organization the way that you would like, please contact us and we can help you update your categories. Recently, we've actually been pulling lists of nonprofits and restaurants just to see how they're doing, and actually publishing those lists to our social media, letting people know what they're doing for the community right now and what they need right now. And one or two members reached out to us and said, I actually wasn't on that list, and I'm a restaurant and I'm a member, and we went in and we saw that they were not categorized correctly. So please check this and we will make sure that it is categorized correctly for you. Logos. So this is the question that we had before about videos that I will quickly go through. Logos, photos, and videos. So I'll be telling you a little bit more about what these look like if you can upload them, but as we can see, we have the message feature not available. We do have an option for an enhanced listing. It is $100 a year. And I'll be showing you what some enhanced listings do look like, and you will be able to upload the logos, photos, and video. So I'll be showing you a little bit more about that later. But if you do have more questions, you can always contact Jamie Watts. She's in the chat. Her email is also right here. But yeah, we'll be going over that a little bit, but that is an option that I'll be talking about. So map pin information, again, we've already seen this. So again, just another way to get there. Membership badge. So you can actually download this here by clicking generate and put it onto your website. So if you would like just a little bit more, you want your clients to know that you are a recognized organization and that you're recognized by us, you can do that, and we encourage you to do that. Billing. I'm not going to click on any of these tabs because they're quite personal. The first one is payment profiles. So that is where you would upload a card, a credit card to pay things. So when you're maybe, registering for an event or paying your dues, that just helps. It's automatically populated. You can also have more than one card in payment profiles. So if you use one card for events and you use one card for dues, you could do that. You could have more than one card. Make a payment. This is where you would pay any balances that you have. Transaction history. We are as transparent as possible when it comes to the transaction history. So if you ever get a bill and you think, I really think I've already paid that, you can check here, and it's detailed. It has the date, a description of what was paid for, and the amount. So if you have any questions about that, please, or any questions about your transaction history, please feel free to check that. Then we also have shopping cart. If you showed interest in an event, that might show up there. Alrighty, so we're just gonna go home again because I'm gonna show you a little bit more about hot deals, news releases, and job postings.
Liz, just one quick question. We got a question from Rick Redmond regarding the categories and what the options are. If they have any questions regarding their categories and which are available, they should reach out to you and or Yvonne, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Yes, we have quite a few categories. Also, you can be in more than one category. So a lot of companies we talk to, and they say, well, I don't really fit into just one kind of category. I have equipment rental, but I'm also a cleaning service. So you can also have more than one category.
Thank you.
Yes, so we're gonna go to hot deals. That's right here, and we can see all the hot deals available. Hot deals are available to the public. You can get to them from our website, but only chamber members can post them. So we're gonna do add a hot deal right here. That's that blue button. And we would just put in all the information, the title, the tagline, the description, and all of this stuff, the start date and end date, and then you would submit for approval. So when you're adding a hot deal, you are submitting it for our approval. What we're looking for with a hot deal is we really do want it to be a hot deal. We don't want it to be just a free consultation. We want it to be a real, a good deal for our customers. So, and then manage hot deals. That's right here. And with this, you can just look at your past hot deals. So we can see that this has already been approved. And so that's also where you can see if they've been approved or not. Also, let's say you had a hot deal a year ago, it went really, really well, and now you'd actually like to do the hot deal again. You can actually click in here and just change the dates, and it's already approved, and it'll go live once the date reaches its start date. So that is how those work. And now we're going to go to news releases. And this process is very, very similar. You would submit it for our approval. News release here. So just the news release, the title, and then some tags. So really, really easy. And then job postings. We don't have any job postings right now, but it's very, very similar. Add a job posting, we would approve it. Manage job posting. So, once you hire the person that you've been looking for, you can take the job posting down. So, and then here we have the social feed, which really takes us back home. And this is where you can interact with other chamber members through the social aspect of the membership information center portal. So I am going to pop right over to events now. I know that we were here a little bit ago, but I just wanted to go into a little bit detail. You can add events, and when you add an event and we approve it, it will go onto our community calendar. So it won't go onto our chamber calendar that is only for chamber events, but it will go onto our community calendar. So if you're ever interested in getting plugged into your community, please check the community calendar. We have a lot of great events there right now. Well, obviously not right now, but usually we do. And then there is, of course, then you can manage your events and edit them if you've seen a mistake. So that's the same sort of process. Also, we can see events that I've registered for right here. So every now and then we do get a call from one of our members saying, I think I registered for that event, but I'm also really, really not sure. I don't want to register for it twice. I don't want to have to pay for it twice. So this is where you would see what you've registered for. You can also see events that you've attended right here. So if maybe we're having a series of events and you kind of want to, your memory jogged on how the last one went, you can click events that I've attended and see the description of the event and all of that kind of fun stuff. So all of that. Alrighty, and I just wanted to also show you some of our enhanced listings. Now, as I said before, the enhanced listing is an additional $100 just a year, so $100 a year for enhanced listing. Sorry, I think I'm repeating myself. We did want to show you Delaware Express Garage Door Service because they don't have an enhanced listing, and we did want to show you everything that you can do without an enhanced listing. But so I'm just going to pop over here. So this is Dana Farr's membership listing. So we've seen that. And now we're going to pop over to the Hyatt Place Wilmington's enhanced listing. So as we can see, they have the logo here that they were able to put up. Another logo here. They have highlights even. So we can just go to their website, but these links will take us to specific parts of their website that you might be interested in. So if you're interested in a meeting or an event, you can click here and be taken right there. So that's really helpful. The media, uploaded photos of what the rooms look like. Those are really, really nice. They also have a little bit more room in the about section, all of these kinds of things. So, and then another enhanced listing we just want to show you a couple different ways that you can do it is Will Weber. He was another ambassador of ours from Keller Williams Realty. And he's uploaded a video. He did an ad a little bit ago that was on TV actually. So he's uploaded that so people can see it. And he's got some pictures as well. So he was able to upload all of those. He also has the highlights, just more links. We can actually go right to his hot deals from here as well. We can go to the about page. We can see how long that is. He has more room in the about page. So the news is just hot deals, rep information, so we can actually learn a little bit more about Will Weber here. So this is what you get with an enhanced listing, and it's actually a great option if maybe your company doesn't have a website, or maybe if you're a branch of a larger corporation and there's just one national website and you really want an opportunity to let people get to know you a little bit more locally and let them know what you do a little bit more locally, this might be a great option. So if you have any other questions about the enhanced listings, Jamie or I would be more than happy to answer any of those questions. So that is your member information center, your MIC portal walkthrough. I hope I touched on everything that you were interested in. If there's any other questions, I'd be more than happy to take them now.
There are not currently any additional questions in the chats. I'm just going to give it another second in case anyone writes anything. All right. Yeah, no additional questions. Thank you so much, Liz. Oh, Eric wants to know how many cats you have.
I just have two. So it's Fred and George, and they're very frisky this morning. So, sorry about that.
Everybody needs entertainment in the morning, that's for sure.
Yes,
that is for sure.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Mom, what are you doing?
Oh, wait, actually, Jody, you're asking about how many monthly visitors we have to the site. You know, we can get you the specific info on that. I believe we're at about 11,000 is one of the last numbers I saw, but we can run that information and get that to you. You know, one thing we also just want to point out, and Liz did share this, is that a lot of the features and a lot of the information from your member directory is Google search compatible. So it's not like someone has to go to our page every time to find you. If they're looking through Google, they can also find you there as well. And I know that we've been doing these member industry lists the last few weeks, those emails that we've gone out. And so I've been looking up all of the companies and getting their URLs and everything to include in the emails. And the amount of times that their directory listing is actually high up in their Google search. I've seen it and I've had to utilize it sometimes. So it's great to see that too. So people can find you via Google and on our page as well.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Liz. And thank you everyone for attending. This was recorded. So if you need any of this information or need a step-by-step to be able to do it while you're actually updating your page yourself, we can share the information with you. Liz, Yvonne, and myself are all also here. Anytime if you have any questions as you are updating your own page, we are here to help you and support you. And we hope to see you at an upcoming event soon. We have virtual networking every Friday, and we'd love to see you there. So thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, thank you so much.